Everybody's Madmaxed again with another raid video. If you would, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Remember to leave me any kind of questions or comments that you want. I'll try to get back to you. And if you like the video, of course, give it a thumbs up. But now, this is all about the Sand Devil Dungeon. And I don't run a lot of the Sand Devil Dungeon. I don't plan on running a lot of the Sand Devil Dungeon for another probably 2 or 3 months. And I'm really at in-game type deal right now. But the reason I want to talk about this is because a lot of people in my clan, they will ask about the Sand Devil Dungeon, and they think this is going to really help them in the game. It will help you a little bit, but you got to be in game to be able to make it work for you. And I want to explain why. Now, you've got champs. The best thing you can do for a champ is get it to level 60. They generally will do 50% more damage going from 50 to 60. The books are a huge deal. The books will make you get 25% more damage at least because of the cooldowns, because of just the sheer damage on the things a lot of times. Like 15% extra damage there. You got 15% chance extra placing a debuff on the character. You got, there's another 15%, 2 cooldowns, on this skill. Well, that means that skill is going almost twice as fast. Then you've got more cooldowns. But as a general rule, when you look at any of these characters, they're going to do about 25% more damage by booking them out. There's Ninja, 10% more damage, but he's got a 15% more chance of placing that decreased defense on the character. Well, decreased defense is huge. It makes you do a lot more damage. His burn, there's another 15% more damage, but it's got another cooldown. So that means it's going quicker. So you get a lot more damage from the extra cooldown instead of 3 to 4. So that's 25% faster. So that's automatically, because this is one of the biggest things that he does as far as damage. So that automatically is going to make you get 25% more damage out of this thing, but plus it's got 15% more. Plus the debuff, it goes to 100%, where the burns hit, which does 3% damage. So you're going to get a little bit more burns. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The books help. The masteries are going to give you another 25% more damage. Now, the farm masteries takes a huge amount of energy, but it's going to give you 25% more damage. But your books are hard to come by, of course, especially legendaries. So this is what helps your account. It doesn't look like it's great gear. And the reason is because it's a relentless set. But if you look, even though it's blue, 2 of them are blue, 1 of them and 2 of them are epic. It's hard to get 6-star pieces that are epic, and I've never hardly seen a gold piece of relentless gear. And the reason is it'd be way too OP because the relentless gear gives you that second, third, sometimes even 4 hits in a row. And you're talking about with an attack character. Well, with an attack character going that many extra times, you're talking about an amount of damage like Ninja does. That's just insane damage. Now, but you look, he's got 100% crit rate. He's got 242% crit damage. He's got 4,100 attack. His HP is at 4,200. His defense is 2,300. Those are not bad stats to have 2 sets that are just blue on here. And yeah, I've enhanced some of his gear. I got lucky, got an attack set there. I got an HP here, which is not HP based, but anything to keep him alive. They got an attack there, that worked out good. His crit damage glove, we got another HP. I'd rather have an attack. That's got a flat attack percentage. It could have got an attack percentage. That would have helped him more than that. And he got a defense of 9% already. So his did not run out too bad, far as me doing Sand Devil for him. But now you look, I did a few for Warcaller. I use Warcaller everywhere. I use her in Clan Balls, Hydra. I use her in Doom Tower. I've used her in dungeons. But usually the level 20 dungeons, I can just use a bunch of nuke. I've got such strong nukers down to just fly through them, and I don't need a support character. But if I did on the level 25s, I was running a bunch of those, I would. But now look, I enhanced this. This is a great piece of gear. It's 5-star, yeah. But like I said in one of my other videos, it's 5-star. I get 40 extra defense, or I get a Lego 5-star that has all these substats that I need. And she got a 3-star roll into speed. That's incredibly good to do. And then you got one that went into the HP percentage, and she's HP based. That's great. Got accuracy, got crit rate on it. And then the roll went into attack. And they're talking about they're going to change this where you can re-roll it, but you may re-roll it and you still may not get the stat that you want. And then if it's like with the armor, you can re-roll it one time and that's it. You can't re-roll it again. And you know, it got a flat defense. It would have been better if it had been HP, of course, but you know, and it's just like this piece. This piece got the wrong substats. It's got the wrong rolls. It got 2 in the accuracy. She needs the accuracy for the debuff, but it got an attack percentage. She's not attack based. It's a wasted stat, wasted roll. She got a flat HP that didn't, you know, any rolls go into it. It would have been better if it had been a percentage one. And then she got another attack down here. So if I ever find another 6-star crit damage stalwart piece, I'm going to swap this out because it's not made for her. So why am I fixing to go in and spend thousands of energy to get this thing up? You know, to get to max this thing out, because that's what it's going to take to get this up. It takes, you go in and you look at the Sand Devil, at the dungeon, and you got a 6-star piece. Well, I come down here to like even stage 12, unless I'm going to run stage 12 to begin with, so I can get these 9 to 11, so it's going to average 10. So a 6-star piece takes 6 of these, it takes 6 times through. And these things are not quick either. You look, it's, you know, but I've got Mudraker that I developed to make this thing a lot faster. I didn't when I was doing a lot of this, but and I run it. And I'm spending I run it 6 times, and I win every one of them. And I sit down and I spend 84 energy to get one piece up one time. Well, the next piece takes even more, so then it's 100 energy, and it keeps on going up. So I'm going to go in here and spend 1,000 or so energy to develop one piece of armor that when I look at it, what is it going to give me? Now that's what you got to look at. You know, if I get to the end of this and I go in and I look, I get the max I get is 80 extra defense. Well, that's not bad, but it's flat. It's a flat 80%. Let's see. If I go in here, I can get a 3% here. It'll go to 20. But you know, but guess what? I mean, if I go down through here and I look at some of the other ones, if I find a, let me find a defense guy that has a defense. All right, you look, you know, there's, when I upgrade some of this stuff, and this isn't a high enough piece to get to the very last one, but it's 1 to 5%. So, you know, this will give you 3 to 8. So you get one enhancement that will up at 8% on one piece. And you're going to get these out of Faction Wars. And, you know, it's like I've tried to tell everybody about Faction Wars. You need to be doing Faction Wars from the very time you start the game. And you need to be doing them every day, like religion. You need to do the highest level ones you can. They can make or break your account. Faction wars can mean so much to an account, it's unreal. They can mean a lot more than that Sand Devil. Once you can go in here and you can do those 21s, and you get these 4 to 6 star enhancements every time, you get the stuff to craft with. That's just gold. That is just money in your bank. I mean, because when you go in here and you forge this stuff and you look, and I don't need any more resilience. I've forged so much of this stuff, it's unreal. And if I throw a rank and a charm on here and I do one of these and I pull it out, it's a 5 star piece. It only got, no, it's a 6 star piece. Got crit damage and speed. Not a bad piece. I've got way better than this. But I can sell this for 51,000 silver. I do it again, and I got a shield. It's 6 star, resist, crit damage, accuracy, got no speed. I'm not keeping it. 72,000 silver. That's just from coming from running your factions. Extra silver. And if you look at my account, when you go in here, and you look at the gear, a lot of this gear comes out of this. Look at this 6 star epic, perception. Anybody that throws debuffs that you've got to set on here. And so when you're looking down through here, if I can find it, I should have. A lot of different type gears, but anyway. There's your perception gear, and you see how much of this stuff I made. I've sold 30 times more than this stuff. And you start selling this stuff, and you start enhancing it. The coins come from the stuff that's got really crappy stats that you don't want. See, this got crit damage, HP, HP. It's got an attack. I mean, it's got more attacks. This one's speed. It got HP. It hadn't fully done out yet, but like some of this stuff, it's like you're looking for rolls and speed. The resist, the accuracy doesn't hurt. But these are the 5 star pieces. They've got 6 star pieces. Double rolls and speed, HP, attack, and great set of pieces that you can get out of this. I mean, and then the stuff that has really crappy stats, we don't have a speed in it usually, I just sell it. And you can sell it for a lot of money. I mean, because like this one doesn't have speed in it. So if I go in and I want to sell this piece, I was 102,000 silver. Well, I got that from my faction wars. And then the enhancements on the things. I mean, I was 1 starring the last boss in the faction, but I was not 3 starring it. So I go in, I look, and 2 guys I haven't added enhancements to. I enhanced their gear. I 3-star it every time I go into it now. It's just a piece of cake. That's how much these enhancements make a difference. You look, there's 255 HP on a flat percentage, and it goes up a lot higher than that. I mean, some of this HP stuff you can get like around 500 or so from just an enhancement. And so you're fixing to go in here and spend, and you look, when you upgrade this, I upgraded this once, it goes to 870. So 2 enhancements can equal, going through and running this and getting this thing maxed out. It's going to take you over 1,000 energy easily to max this thing out. If you can do all those high level ones and get all those really good pots that you need, because you can't up those lessers to greater and greater to superior yet either. So, you're looking at, here's the enhancements, that you go down through here and you get. Well, look, I didn't enhance the attack because attack's useless on a defense guy. But here's another one, 275. When you upgrade this and you enhance it, well, there's the accuracy, 16 accuracy. The HP, I don't have a really good one of. That's only a 4-star. I've already blew all of them. But you get them, and you'll make it up in some really great, you'll get some really great stats out of this. And it's much easier to enhance it from the faction wars and get your stuff up than it is from Sand Devil. And then, like I said, Sand Devil may give you the wrong stat, may give you the one you don't need, may give you the attack one on an HP character. You may get an attack on a defense character. And you can't re-roll it right now. They want to fix that, but you're going to get to re-roll it one time and you still may get the wrong stat. So, it's just, it doesn't make sense until you get all your gear that you want, that is just right for that character. And then you can go through and start trying to enhance this. But you still got to be warned. You still may get 2 or 3 of these that the rows come out bad. And they don't really enhance your character or anything. And of course, you can stop at that point from enhancing when you do the very first one. But you still wasted 80-something energy to enhance one piece to find out it's not going to work. But that's the reason I'm not running it because, and I don't think anybody until they get Lydia should really be running a lot of this because you need to be developing champions that can run your faction wars. They'll give you the better enhancements, they'll give you the stuff to make more money, and they'll give you better equipment that you can forge with. And that's more important than maybe I don't get a stat that I really want out of an enhancement that I send this. So, you got to be. You don't have an unlimited amount of energy in this game. And the thing that I really hate is that both of these 2 new dungeons, they're really energy intensive to start with. And so, when you're looking at developing a team up, probably Sand Devil should be the last thing you look at when I've got everything else just done. Well, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like I said, please subscribe to the channel, and I hope everybody has a good day.